second to last match of the evening. And it is now time for CCW's reigning heavyweight champion, Sebastian Day, to lay his belt on the line in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing your opponent. He is the leader of the jury. He weighs 86 kilograms and is known as the face of evil across all of Scandinavia. You know him as Hangman.
Hello wrestling fans, this is Aaron Hathaway and you're watching CCW's Ragnarok 2. Right now we are seeing Hangman entering the ring at Ragnarok 2 to challenge reigning CCW heavyweight champion Sebastian Day for his title belt in a table, ladders, and chairs match. With me tonight for commentary is Lou King Sharp all the way from Scotland, who will give us the tale of the tape. Welcome, Lou.
It's a pleasure to be here, Aaron. It's always a pleasure to be here at Copenhagen Championship Wrestling. Now, first off, we've not got much of a difference on the height front. Only an inch between these two men, and only 50 pounds between them in weight. 5'11" stands Sebastian Day, and 6 foot stands a man in the ring right now, the veteran, the Hangman. 152 pounds for Sebastian Day, and a whopping 205 pounds for the CCW veteran. We've seen this CCW veteran Copenhagen Hangman in Denmark. We've seen him in Sweden. He's won gold in Denmark previously. He's a one-time DPW Tag Team Champion as part of the Rising. He's a former Copenhagen Cup winner in 2019, although in 2017 he was unsuccessful. Now let's compare that to the achievements of the reigning, defending, first ever CCW champion Sebastian Day. He's a two-time CCW champion, dropping it very briefly to Danish wrestling legend Chaos. We've seen Sebastian Day in Denmark, Sweden, Germany. As I said, he's the first ever CCW champion, and he won the first ever Copenhagen Cup in 2017. Both of these men coming from the tutelage of Danish wrestling's very own Chaos.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing your champion. He hails from Hill, and he is the reigning CCW heavyweight champion. Please welcome the Fireborn, Sebastian Day!
A man who gives it 100% every single time he's walking to that ring and every single time he's in it. But tonight, he's in there with someone that he once called a friend, someone that might know him better than any other member of the CCW roster. He's in there with a Hangman. Hangman is a first-time challenger for the CCW title. Sebastian Day has overcome a lot in his time as champion. Even defeated AEW roster member Angelico. But can he overcome the Danish wrestling veteran?
That's absolutely right. Seeing these two wrestlers come in together is almost like a family reunion. Like you said, there's no one in CCW that knows each other better, knows each other's styles, their moves, their tricks, their weaknesses more intimately than Hangman and Sebastian Day. And to see them come together in this ring when so much is on the line, with so much history between them, is truly something special.
I mean, you can just tell by the body language of these guys have got something going on in their head. Sebastian Day usually coming out full of fire, that's why they call him the Fireborn, but tonight you can see him, is he second guessing himself? Is he asking himself, can I get the job done tonight? And Hangman, he's been in that corner with his head down the whole time. He's got to be saying to himself, have I got what it takes to lead this company, to lead CCW, to be the locker room leader, to be the champion?
Leaves with it tonight.
Absolutely, and we see this ring hanging over the heads of our competitors, over the heads of our CCW wrestling fans. Tantalizing to see which one of them will leave this ring with that belt around their waist.
And it's kicking off fast. Sorry to cut you off, Aaron, but the action has started. Sebastian Day with a huge drop kick. Rollins slice in the corner, now he's stomping him down.
Sebastian Day wasting no time. You can see he's understood, he's given this match thought, and he has his strategy planned step by step.
Just absolutely ruthless in this opening assault here. Very quick to get out of the ring, very quick to be looking for a weapon because it's all legal in this match. This match can only end one way, and that is if one of those men climb that ladder and retrieve that championship. No pinfalls, no submissions, no disqualifications. It's anything goes.
Sebastian Day already putting the C in TLC, throwing chairs in the ring like it's a fire sale at a furniture store. And here comes the ladder. It's home improvement time, but Hangman says no.
Hangman like a snake, waiting for his time to pounce. Now he's got that chair in hand, and Hangman is a dangerous, dangerous man at the best of times, but with a weapon in hand. I wouldn't want to be in Sebastian Day's place right now.
Huge heavy blows to the back, and you're absolutely right, Lou. Hangman is a wrestler who is fueled by hatred. He is a man with a breath like kerosene. He has a glare like molten lava and a desire to win that outstrips all moral convictions. And you put a weapon in the hands of a man like that, it is a very, very dangerous thing.
I've managed to get myself very caught up within this rivalry. Previous to this, myself and Sebastian Day were on the same side battling Hangman and the Jury in the Nordic Shield match. And I felt the brutality of Hangman. I felt it myself. Felt those punches, felt that claw to the eyes. Being where Sebastian Day is right now, and I've got to tell you, it's a hard, hard place to come back from. But if anyone on the CCW roster can do it, if anyone can topple the Hangman, it is the firebomb.
It's absolutely right. You know, they don't call him the champ for nothing. Sebastian Day entering this fight very used to the feeling of a champion's belt around his waist. Over a year at this point wearing this belt. A total of over 700 days in his career with a champion's belt to his name. And at a certain point, you have to wonder, with such a big amount of time with a champion's belt, do you get complacent? Do you get used to the feeling? Do you take it for granted? A match like this is going to give us the answer to that question.
Well, in my opinion, when you spend so long as a champion, every single time, you know, the pressure builds and builds because people expect more and more. Every time you go out there and defend, the next time you're out there, they don't expect you to lose. They expect you to keep doing what you've been doing, and that's what this Copenhagen crowd is expecting from Sebastian Day here, trying to cheer him back to his feet.
It's a high-stakes match for Sebastian, but at the same time, Hangman is coming into this. He has the height and the weight advantage. He has nothing to lose and everything to gain. Huge lift wrenching that left leg of Sebastian Day.
Could have shattered the kneecap there.
Hangman standing over Sebastian Day like a raptor stalking its prey, dragging Day right to where he wants him, trapping that knee which he just pounded, elbow to the throat to incapacitate, going for the limbs, which when you're against someone who is as agile, who is with as high stamina as Sebastian Day, going for the limbs, breaking him down bit by bit is what you need to do. And no one in CCW understands that better than Hangman.
We've also got to be asking ourselves, is the Jury going to get involved here? Sebastian Day perhaps mounting a comeback here. He's got the chair in hand. Gut shot!
Oh!
Could have cracked a rib there. And if he didn't the first time, he will have done there. Don't put the chair down, Sebastian. Keep it in hand. He's got to check that knee. He's worrying. Like I said, could have shattered that kneecap. Going for the DDT, perhaps. Spinning out. No. Working that previously injured knee. The calculated Hangman spitting at the crowd. Showing signs of injury towards the ankle now. Again, dragging him by the ankle. That's putting pressure on that knee again, and then with a stomp. It does not stop.
A devastating barrage to the knee, destroying that mobility, that flexibility, breaking down the cartilage. If there's not damage in this fight, he is damaging the long-term mobility of Sebastian Day. Gotta wonder if Sebastian Day is walking out of this fight on a peg leg. Damn near amputating.
This is getting tough to watch. And the crowd chanting, we want tables, they want to see some weapons, they know the violence that is going to be involved in this match. And are we seeing the Hangman's noose? Yes!
Oh!
Is that enough?
And a hush falls over the crowd.
Not going for the pin. He's going straight for that ladder because, like I said, the only way to win this is to climb up and grab that belt.
You can hear the crowd chanting for tables. Like a Friday night at the hottest restaurant in town, everybody is looking to get a table.
The CCW crowd, they are rabid. They don't want to see professional wrestling, they want to see a fight. And that is exactly what these two are going to give them. How appropriate that this rivalry comes to its conclusion at Ragnarok.
Hangman coming in with a ladder, now a piece of plywood. What's the man doing? Building a house? Seeing a look of absolute agony on the face of Sebastian Day, the poster boy of suffering. What do you think's going through his mind right now, Lou?
He's got to be wondering how he can get back into this fight, and he's got to be wondering how he can mount a comeback, how he can get out from the grasp of Hangman, because he's got him cornered here, literally got him cornered, and he's in the position to walk out of this match as a champion right now. If he keeps this up, this momentum, I won't be surprised to see a new CCW champion. Reversing that Irish whip, trying to send him into that DIY project. Spear!
Oh! Hangman tasting the bitter taste of his own medicine.
And this crowd love it. Look at these two. Now this isn't like a normal wrestling match. They can stay down for longer than the count of 10. But whoever gets to their feet first is going to have the advantage. And right now it's Sebastian Day. Needs to get out there, get that ladder and get that title. Throwing the chair into the ring for security. Keep Hangman down. Sebastian's playing a smart game here. He's been in the ring with veterans. He's been in the ring with Angelico. He's been in the ring with Chaos. He knows what it takes to beat a veteran like Hangman. You got to have that veteran mindset. You got to be thinking 2 steps ahead every single time. That's what Sebastian Day is doing here.
That's absolutely right, Lou. And this is a TLC, which means no referees, no disqualifications, no holds barred in a fight like this. And if you're a wrestler that's only done a judge singles match, this is completely new to you. This is the Wild West. And for someone like Sebastian to be in the ring with Hangman, a man who even in your standard match knows no limits, knows no bounds to his depravity, this is a dangerous, dangerous place to be.
You're very, very right, Aaron. This is not your average professional wrestling match. You can be a great professional wrestler, you can have a game plan, but everyone has got a game plan until someone's coming at you with a steel chair. And Sebastian Day's created some sort of steel chair contraption here, going for what looks to be a superplex perhaps. And it does not go his way. Hangman reverses it. Sebastian getting sent directly into those chairs.
Hangman says take a seat and Sebastian obliges. But at what cost?
This is Hangman's playground here. This brawl, weapons, no rules, anarchy, that's Hangman's playground. That's where he excels. Sebastian Day is a great professional wrestler. Me and Sebastian Day, we spoke ahead of this match. He says to me, well, I'm going in there, this is going to be a TLC match. You know, I'm telling him, you got to go in there with a mindset of, you ain't ready to accept pain. You're going to fight through pain, and you're going to climb that ladder and leave the CCW champion.
Hangman bringing to the ladder. He says no more jokes. It is time to take that belt.
Sebastian Day has fought long and he's fought hard, but is it over now? The ladder's set up. He is literally a few steps away from gold.
We can see Hangman inspecting that ladder, clearing the chairs. That's just good workplace safety right there. And Hangman on the first rungs of his ascent to take that title belt.
Going to be hard to climb that ladder. We've seen that he injured that ankle earlier on in this match. Sebastian Day. Chair shot to the back. That'll cut down any chances that Hangman thought he had.
That'll take him down a rung or two.
And this is it. This is it. This is why Sebastian Day is the champion. This one's over. Inches away. Reach Sebastian. He's got it. Literally got it within his grasp. And as I suspected, interference. Hangman rarely gets the job done without it.
Who is that? That's Chaos.
That is, of course, Danish wrestling legend, former CCW champion Chaos. Sebastian Day has only dropped this title once during his historic reign, and it was to that man standing right there.
Leave it to Hangman to bring in a bit of help. It's always unusual seeing a guy like Hangman in the ring by himself. You gotta wonder where the jury is, where those sneak shots are gonna come from. Well, right now we've had those questions answered, and that answer comes with a price of a bruised, devastated Sebastian
Day. If a baseball bat wasn't enough, and I think we are gonna witness a very bitter end to Sebastian Day's time as the CCW champion. I don't know what to expect going forward for CCW now.
Unless Sebastian has one final trick, something to interrupt. Hangman undoes the clasps, brings the belt down, it's in his hand.
It's all, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing the crowning of a new king, a new reign as your CCW heavyweight champion, as Hangman takes the belt and claims it for himself, claims it as the new CCW heavyweight champion, and ending the reign of Sebastian Day here at CCW's Ragnarok 2.
This isn't what CCW is about. This is, I don't have the words right now, Adam. This turns my stomach. Sebastian Day is giving everything to this company and everything to this crowd, and to watch the belt be stolen from him like this is just hard to watch. And look at this. Look at this. He didn't earn that. He stole it.
Hangman already forgot that he had some help along the way, only sees himself to get credit as the victor here.
Been a long journey to the top for Hangman.
You gotta be wondering what's going through the mind of Sebastian Day right now.
Sebastian Day's got to feel disgusted, utterly gutted. It's been a long, long road to the top for Hangman, but you would have thought, after all these years, after all these matches, that he could have done it more honestly than this. But clearly he has his supporters, but let me just go on the record and say I'm not one of them.
Well, Lou, this is about as honest as Hangman gets. You see a man like that, an absolute villain, a man who only knows evil, only knows dishonesty. What do you expect when a guy like that wants to get his way?
Well, I think you used the best word possible to describe this guy. Villain. Dark, dark days ahead for CCW. The jury is at the front of the pack now, the top of the pile.
And you know, Lou, if we have seen the lengths that Hangman will go to get this belt, one can only imagine what he's going to do to protect it. This is the sort of action you only see here at CCW, that's Copenhagen Championship Wrestling. This has been CCW's Ragnarok 2. From this TLC match, we see Hangman leaving with the CCW Heavyweight Champion's belt around over his shoulder. For CCW, I'm Aaron Hathaway. Wrestling fans, with me tonight has been Lou King Sharp. Lou, thanks for being with us tonight.
Well, thank you very much, but I'm done. This makes me sick. Yeah, walk away. Walk away.